What's a great closing phrase or closing statement I can use at the end of consults and assessments? This is a question I get all the time. So let me explain to you something. If you're looking for a good closing statement or a good closing phrase, you have not done your job in the consult and the assessment. Because one of the things that you want to do is right now you're in the third M, right? In our 5M series, you can check out our podcast that kind of go through all the M's, but you're in the third M. You're in the more to buy phase. You're sitting down with your client, you're going through their consultation, you're going through your assessment. I got to tell you, if you're at this stage of the game and you're at the end where they're going to make a decision whether or not to buy or not to buy, or to join or not to join, and you need a phrase or a statement here, you have not done your job on the first 2.5 M's. Because if you've done your job and you've targeted the right people with the right message in the right market with the right medium, you've demonstrated trust through the second M, you've continued to put them in an optimal environment, and you're sitting across from them and you've done your assessment well, you've found a deeper meeting, you've developed bridge habits with them, and you're presenting your programs, you should not need a closing statement. In fact, when I was doing consults, I didn't have any kind of closing statement. I just literally gave my prescription for them, and then I started packing up my stuff. And every single time they would ask me what the next step was. Now, I'm not saying you have to do that, but basically you should be doing your job in the first 2 M's that make it really easy for that. When that person sits down, they already know you have a program that's very specific to them because you did your job in the first M. You've already built a ton of trust, and they believe that what you say you're going to do in the second M. You've created an optimal environment for them to come into in your third M. You've presented your program, you found a deeper meeting, you built bridge habits, and now you're presenting it. See, you're waiting to the end to make the sale, where we believe the sale begins all the way at the start of the process. So instead of looking for phrases or gimmicky shit that'll just come off like a cheesy salesman, start doing a professional sales job, and that starts from the minute somebody hears about your business. Whether it's an ad, a Facebook post, a blog post, a video, a flyer, you're out speaking somewhere, it doesn't matter. The first time somebody hears about your business, that's when your sales process starts, and you have to start treating it that way. So don't look for gimmicky sales closes and phrases and stuff like that. Those are never gonna help you. You can relieve all that and not need it if you do your job in the first 2 M's, that you target perfectly, you have developed a program, you build trust, and you put them in an optimal environment.